Welcome to Out Loud with Rob and Rachel. This is what happens when two ADHD brains come together and think out loud.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in again to the Out Loud podcast with Rob and Rachel. How you doing today? Everything good? February 1st, right?
Fantastic. February 1st.
First Sunday. We're here on a Sunday.
Still cold as hell. Still cold as hell here in Jersey.
Very cold.
Which makes, sense because we are kicking it Jersey style today, Rob. We're going Jersey. We're going Jersey. Full Jersey. This whole entire podcast episode is going to be dedicated to both of our born and bred Jersey roots.
Proud.
Very proud.
How
Absolutely.
You doing?
How you doing, right? Forget about it. So we're kicking it Jersey.
Jersey and a little Jersey Shore, too.
The first thing, though, we want to do in true Out Loud podcast style, though, tell me your biggest ADHD moment from the week. While I'm gathering the first one that we're going to talk about.
Well, I have a little bit of a ridiculous one. I doing stuff to my studio and trying to get all the lights hanging from the ceiling so I don't have floor space light stands. So I had to crazy glue something. Super glue something. Then I picked up this ring and I realized I picked up the wrong ring. I picked up a ring that was bigger. So I had crazy glue on it. So what did I do? I put the ring in my mouth. I put the ring in my mouth, not even realizing it. It came out because only like 3 seconds and I shut my lips again.
Oh my God. No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Were they shut?
Pretty much, yeah.
What did you do?
I panicked a little bit, so I knew I had some peroxide. I had no idea,
Oh my God, you're going to have to call poison control. You kept digging deeper.
It's not ready to through, but I just had hot water, and I just let it just run it, and eventually break.
Yeah, hot water, exactly.
No, but
okay, good.
I still feel it on my teeth a little bit, and then it's coming off. But that was my ADHD. I crazy 54 years old, and crazy. I didn't even tell my wife, Gina, that. Yeah.
I don't even think I can top that. I really don't know where to go from there. I mean, mine wasn't even.
But it was a total ADHD moment because I even texted you yesterday before we met that
I have mine.
I had the ADHD fog, remember? Mm-hmm. And I had it all day.
You apologized to me yesterday before the meeting that we had that you were like, I'm going to say I'm a little off.
Yeah, I'm a little off. So,
yeah.
And I was off that day because I came in, I had a whole agenda, but then I wanted to organize in here. So I totally got off track.
You threw yourself right the hell off. You should have put it in a list.
No.
If you had it organized part of your day.
I had a whole go. Everything hung from the ceiling. And
it looks very nice, by the way. It's very organized and it's very nice. I'm sorry that you had a reaction.
That was it.
To your ADHD.
But I had to be careful all week with everything. So every time I put my keys down, I said my keys. I repeated myself.
I do that.
I had to do that because I was way off track.
Do that. I had a different type of ADHD moment this week. So we had the big snow, we had a very big snowstorm here and there were 2 days that I didn't have school. And then on the third day, the day that we had school, Wednesday, I was driving literally 5 minutes and I leave very early in the morning. So the sun is not out and it's, below freezing, literally below, like almost below zero here in the mornings lately. And I was coming to a stop and I just lost control. And I'm very good like that. So rather than risk my life dying on, that main road that I would have gone straight out on, and if cars were coming, I would have gotten T-boned. I went right up into a snowbank. My ADHD moment came when I literally didn't know what to do first.
Oh, really?
Like, I was like, do I call out of work? Do I call AAA? Do I walk home? Because I was around the corner. I was like, my mind was should I call my kids and ask them to bring me a shovel? We could, in 5 minutes.
Which is funny for me, by the way, because if you know Rachel, she's very much in control of everything. Right. So it would be fun for me to see you.
Oh my God, I literally didn't know what to do. And my neighbor happened to who usually leaves before me, but she was still home when I left. Right. So I knew that she was home. So I said, okay, I'm calling her. And I called her. She came and she tried so hard to push me out, but she had to ground me. Yeah. Like when she got there, she was a grounding force for me in that moment. Like I was like, what do I do? And she was like, you have to call out of work.
Oh, that was good.
She was like, call out of work. That's the first thing you need to do.
Oh, wow.
You don't know how long it's going to take. Call out of work. Get that out of your mind. And I literally needed somebody in that moment to be like, almost like shook me and be like, chill. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she didn't, but that was like a proverbial, like, chill out, Rachel. Like, one step at a time. I was all over the place.
Right.
I think looking back, I haven't had that kind. I can't remember, thank God, the last time I was in any kind of car accident or anything remotely even, it wasn't even a car accident because it was just me and I was, nothing happened.
So you were in a snowbank.
I was literally in a snowbank.
Wow.
And then I think also the fact that I had no control over the situation.
Mm-hmm. How did you get out?
The nicest man, Arbach.
No.
So Tracy, my neighbor, tried to push me. Right. We did try to do and she couldn't. And I didn't want to make her any later for work than she was. So I said, go, I'll deal with it. And then I had already called out and I was like, it is what it is. I'll call AAA and I'll have them order. And actually I found out later on they would not do it.
I saw that too on a
I know. So thank goodness for Arbach even more, by the way. Yeah. So I'm standing there and he literally standing there and I had to get out of the car to tell them to go around me because they were waiting, thinking that I was waiting for the traffic. Right. You couldn't really tell. Only my right side was up on the snowbank. So from first glance, it did look like I was waiting for traffic to pass and going onto the road. So I had to get out and tell them, no, you're going to have to go around my car. And he stopped and he said, do you need help? And I was like, yes. And you know me, I don't like to ask for help. So I was like, yes. And he was like, and he parked his car and I'll tell you, almost 25 minutes, that man pushed. He got in my car, tried to do it himself. Then he got back out. Right. I drove in and we finally, it just needed, he kicked the snow and did what he needed to do. But it was a full-on ADHD meltdown for me.
I got a big question with all this. What number am I on the list?
You were next, by the way.
Oh, okay. That's good. I was wondering if I was... No. I thought about it right away if I was in the top three.
No. You were next.
You got to earn that.
You were next. Yeah, you do. But you were next. Like, I was like, Tracy was right there with she was in her car already and her car was on and I knew she was leaving. So I figured if I only needed a push, she would get in my car and I'll push it. You know? But it was worse than that.
Right.
So, but I knew I only needed... like
a shovel. So I'm kind of like one. That's good. That's good. I was wondering if I was in the top three.
No.
I was
going
to ask you that.
And I also I thought of that once it happened. And you would get it. You would answer me.
Isn't that funny? I thought of that once it happened.
Yeah.
I was wondering what number would I.
You were one.
If I was in the top
if
three.
If our rock didn't stop.
Yeah, because you got to cancel out the people that live far away. Right. So like your brother. Or
right. Yeah. No, you were next. You were next. You totally were next. And I knew you were up. Mm-hmm. I knew you'd be up also. Yeah. And if you weren't up, like fully up, you would have heard it. Right. And you would have responded pretty quickly. So you were definitely next. He was next.
All right.
He was 100% next. And that is a big deal for me. Yeah. It is. So back to Jersey. All right. That's interesting. What do you think, that our biggest, Jersey
flex?
Yes. Yeah, thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Flex. What would you say your biggest Jersey flex would be?
Just how we can say F you to each other and then have a cup of coffee today right away. Like something like that. Or just our driving and we're all good drivers.
I do agree with that. I actually think that's one of my biggest Jersey flexes is I think he's a pretty good driver. Yeah. Who can navigate through
And you go to the city too.
Yeah, I do.
You're a city driver too.
And I lived in the city actually for a long time. So parallel parking for me and all of that stuff is secondhand nature. Yeah. You know, it's actually funny. Somebody asked me the other day if I'm as good the opposite, on the other side of the street as you are parallel parking.
I know you're talking about, because sometimes if it's a one way, you can parallel park on both sides.
And I know. Mm-hmm. I've always had that. So where I taught for many years, we parked down a dead-end street, and actually, there's different rules in Jersey. Once you're in the dead-end street, you park on both sides. Right. It doesn't matter. You're on both sides, no matter which it's the right direction or not. So I was good at both because it didn't matter. I never knew what side of the street I was parking on.
My dad, when all his kids started driving, he was like, he wanted to teach us how to drive backwards first because he said any idiot can drive forward.
It's so true. Yeah. It's so true. Yeah.
So he's behind Monroe High School.
That's so funny.
And it was like a windy road. And I could probably drive backwards from here to the whole. Like I could drive backwards really.
That's so funny. You just made me think of I learned how to drive stick because I insisted. I will never forget. It was literally the year my dad died, actually, because I remember I had that car only for like 2 years and I had it for the year after he passed away. I insisted on having this 1983 Scirocco.
Oh, I don't even know what that is.
It's a Volkswagen. And it was a stick shift, and I just liked the car. It was a piece of shit, by the way. Like it literally was like a Fred Flintstone, like on a wing and a prayer every single day. But I needed to have it, and it was stick shift, and I didn't know how to drive stick. But you know me, I'm like fake it till you make it. Like figure that out afterwards, right? So my dad tried to teach me how to drive stick, and he took me to the high school hill.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow. The hill. Oh,
coming up from Cranberry Road.
Yeah, it's pretty steep.
Took me to the top of the hill, put the emergency brake on, and got out.
Jeez. Oh, wow.
And said, figure it out.
Oh, God.
And there was a car coming behind us. So I literally had to figure out the clutch and the gas.
You reached the pedals.
It was a small car. I was like 20.
Okay.
I was 19 or 20 at this point because it wasn't my first car.
Okay, gotcha.
So this was like my first car.
Well, maybe you were 16.
No, it was after. I knew I already had my license. I was learning stick, not how to drive. And I remember, but that's how I learned without stalling because you couldn't go backwards.
Right.
And I couldn't stall. There was a car coming. So I was like,
so would you do that with your daughters?
No, because really, who needs to drive stick anymore, right?
But something equivalent.
I would. Probably.
No, would you? Yeah.
Sink or swim?
Yeah. Sink or swim.
I think I would. Would you? Did you?
No, I didn't do too much sink or swim. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't do tough love like that?
I don't think I had the opportunities to.
Okay.
I don't.
Why they picked it up right away?
They just did shit without me knowing. I think a lot of things. Yeah.
You didn't have to teach them. Well, also it's different.
How to drive.
Oh, but they also have. They had to take lessons.
Yeah, that's true.
We didn't.
Yeah,
yes,
I did.
We did. We did actually. Yeah. Yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
Because I got my license with their car.
I mean, their car is like stop if they're going to hit something in front of them.
I know. Yeah. I know. And there's like somebody that gets out and they're like, you need to, I know. Like it's foolproof now. I know. I know. It really is. All right.
All right. Go ahead.
So driving is our Jersey flex. That's so. Like the moral of that
I think we're the best driver and the worst drivers, but we're
100%.
Like the Jersey roll.
Are you a left lane person? Or are you a right lane person? Like where do you stand on the hierarchy of the lanes?
Yeah, the older I got, I'm in the middle. The right lane is.
Oh, you're in the middle. Okay.
I told my kids the right lane's stupid, especially like
you don't
because people are always pulling off, pulling on. It's the middle. I'm not a speeder anymore. I just because we drive home all the time and you're flying past me all the time. So you're a speeder.
You have to understand though. I am literally in the car. Like my base speed to and from work is like 75.
Right. Yeah.
Nah. I mean, it is kind of.
It is?
And people are flying by me.
No, it definitely is.
But I was thinking about this and it's so funny. I'm so glad this came up totally organically, by the way, because I texted myself that we were going to talk about this because I'm a left lane driver.
I know.
I am and also,
I've seen her.
Yeah. But I'm also a left lane driver on the turnpike because on the turnpike, if you have an electric car, you can drive in the HOV lane. Yeah. So I drive in the trucks lane and I'm in the HOV lane and the trucks can't be in the HOV lane. So I can. But the other day, actually, three days of this week, there were very bad accidents. And that one day that I texted you, and I was like, I passed 3.
Yeah, because I was in Bayonne that day, so I
major accidents on the way, and it was awful. And so we were in bumper to bumper, literally from. I mean, I guess it was pretty quick, like 10, exit 10, and the accident was in between 12 and 13. Right. I mean, it was really backed up. So I find myself, and I wonder if other people do this or if this is just my wacky mind, the way that I commute and think, and I'm in the car too much. I track other cars.
Yeah, I do that a little bit.
You do that too?
That might be
so like if I'm in the left lane and there's a Toyota, like I remember it was like a RAV4 or something that I was tracking, and I was like, oh my God, he's like 5. I got to move over now because like he's like 5 lanes in front of, 5 cars in front of me now. Yeah. They're moving so much faster. And then I'll pick one in another lane and that's how I shift from lane to lane.
I gotcha.
But I'm a left lane driver.
Okay.
So that was
I'm centered, then I go left and right out of the left.
Well, you know, it's interesting.
I go back and forth. I do that.
Actually, my father was a weaver.
Yeah, I'm a weaver.
You're not supposed to be. That cops pull you over more for weaving than they will for speeding.
Right.
My dad got pulled over. I mean, obviously this was a gazillion years ago, but he got pulled over and the cop said, and my dad said, what was I speeding? And he said, no, you were weaving. And that's what drew my attention to you because you were not staying in one spot and it's reckless driving. Yeah. He got a ticket for reckless, not for speeding, for reckless driving. So they look for weaving. Don't weave. That's why I'm a left laner. I'm 75 miles straight through. I mean, if you're in my way in the left lane, I'll get over and then move back. But I'm a left laner.
Nice.
It's the best way to go.
Yeah, I guess so.
When you're, plus,
I'm chill now when I drive, though. I like to be chill.
Because you can be, though.
I like to be chill.
You can be. You have that luxury. When you're driving on like the turnpike or something like that, usually it's, are you under the gun? No, not right. Like I have no choice. Yeah. I'm like, I just want to get to work.
I got
you. As fast as possible and in one piece because people are nuts, by the way.
So driving for you too?
Yeah, totally. Okay. Driving, absolutely. What's the one sound that instantly feels like home in New Jersey?
One sound. Ooh, that's a good one. One sound.
The one sound.
Traffic. I don't know.
Honking?
Yeah, like that.
I mean, I would say it's more of, for me, it's more of like a song than it is like a sound. I mean, like if I hear Bruce, I think, if I hear Bon Jovi, I think,
of course,
but not like a sound. Yeah. I know, it means a sound.
Yeah, like New York City would be garbage truck.
Or honking. I feel like New York City would be like honking.
Yeah, just traffic sounds.
Yeah, totally. New Jersey, birds?
I don't even know. I don't have any.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah. I don't, maybe.
That's a stupid one.
That is. Maybe we wipe that. Maybe we move on past that one. All right. What's the most Jersey thing someone's yelled at you out of their car?
Fucking asshole, probably, or...
I mean, I have a very Jersey moment. It didn't happen in my car. It happened in front of my house the other day. That's a true Jersey moment.
Really?
When my across the street neighbor called me a bitch.
Oh, right.
Because she told me don't shovel the snow into the street, which is exactly where you're supposed to shovel the snow into so that the plows can pick it up when they come by again.
Yeah.
And she called me an bitch, and I'm not sure the first part. Yeah.
That's a good one.
I kept it classy though, and I told her, keeping it classy over there, keeping it classy. I don't think she liked my response. She wanted me to lose it too, and I didn't.
Yeah. Yeah,
I turned around. I turned around, and she did, because she came back out of her house twice more.
Okay.
And yelled some stuff. I don't even know what. It must have been pretty bad though, because the neighbors afterwards apologized to me.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah. So she definitely didn't. She forgot her walk.
I would have loved if she would have had you on the Ring camera and put it on one of the town threads.
Well, but she couldn't have, because I didn't lose my cool. She did. Right, so it wouldn't have looked. Yeah. It wouldn't have been a good look for her. It wouldn't. It would have backfired. Yeah. So that was a very Jersey thing, being yelled at for not shoveling the snow the right way.
I don't get yelled at much. I think because I'm tall.
Oh, yeah.
People don't mess with me too much.
Right.
They kind of let things slide.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
She.
Or maybe I'm just a wonderful guy that
she was all in.
To yell at.
Oh, do you judge people based on how they merge into traffic? Yes.
Yeah, well, how they drive and everything.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to merge.
Would you date a bad driver? Like a passive driver?
I would have to say something. I don't know.
No, you could. No.
I don't think I could.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Rachel probably wouldn't want to admit it, but she likes alpha.
I do like alpha males.
Yeah,
I 100% do. Yeah. Well, I sent you that thing the other day. You better outman me. You better outman me.
Right.
You better. You better do the things that I can already do better, because otherwise I don't.
I find that with a lot of women, they like alpha males, but they hate everything about them.
I don't hate everything about alpha males.
Not you.
Okay.
No,
all right.
No. You're different. You're when I talk about it, but a lot of women that who politically even.
Okay.
like they don't like what the alphabet stands for, but that's who they're attracted to.
But they want, because they want to be protected.
And that's why they hate men.
And taken care of. Would you say that? I mean, like, just like safe. Safe.
Right. Yeah,
and
safe.
when I say taken care of, I don't mean like, I mean like.
But a lot of times those guys don't align with.
Politically, ideologically?
Yeah, ideologically. Okay. Yeah.
All right. I mean, that's fair. That's a fair statement.
Observe.
I totally. I can see that.
Doesn't mean I'm right.
Bagels or pizza, if you had to choose one forever.
Fungal. You like fungal and oy vey.
Totally.
That's two. I'm going to have to go with pizza only because you can eat pizza more often. Like bagels usually a breakfast thing.
But you could make a pizza bagel.
I did made English muffin.
I saw that the other day.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't like that one.
Well, you don't have
So here's the thing with pizza. I can eat bad pizza and good pizza. I can't eat a bad bagel.
I see, like a ton, like the gross
like Panera's.
Panera's
bagel,
awful. I know.
Right, but I can eat Papa John's.
Ooh, I mean, I guess I can too.
Yeah, or Domino's.
Right.
Like if you get Domino's,
though. Those are awful
is okay.
Pizza. Oh no, I can't.
No, but I can do it. I can't eat a bad
Federici's.
Nothing is more disappointed than a bad bagel. All
right, well, go to Florida. They all suck. I mean,
nothing's better than a good bagel, but no,
it's true.
Yeah, but there's a lot of bad bagels out there.
If I had to decide,
pizza, I would want. Yeah,
I think I would have to go with the bagel.
Oh wow, that's big.
I would.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, they're both tough. That's not an easy.
But then, like the pizza with the good sauce and the crust and the cheese, and like
there's more involved with pizza.
And you can have more of a variation. Mm-hmm. You're right, you can, because then you could get like the white pizza. Yeah. Oh, it might have to be pizza for me too. Okay, I'm gonna say pizza too. I'm going back on mine. What's your if you know Jersey food spot then?
Jersey food spot.
White Rose.
Oh God. Yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah,
If anybody knows White Rose in Highland Park,
that's dangerous.
It is dangerous. Yeah. Late night. That's like a 90s, like you and your friends piled in the car.
80s, 90s.
Yeah, like just really yummy hamburger, greasy.
Windmill for me.
Oh.
Windmill. Because I traveled for windmill fries.
Oh my God.
And it's funny because I don't even get their hot dogs. I get their Big Ed burger, Windmill. Oh. Windmill is the big.
I don't know what mine would be now.
Windmill. I go to Belmar Beach just because the windmills in Belmar. There's a windmill in Belmar, so that's why we go to Belmar Beach. And my son goes to Monmouth University, and he's one of my sons, and he's a mile away from it. Yeah, windmill.
I mean, my Jersey.
I'm surprised you know windmill for some. I don't know why. I'm actually shocked.
Why?
I'm just shocked.
You have to understand, my ex grew up in West Long Branch and Asbury Park.
Right.
So my 20s were all up and down 35.
Yeah.
Up and down 35,
that makes
up
sense.
and down like by Shore Regional High, like the whole back. Jenkins, like I did Point Pleasant.
Yeah.
We did, that's where I hung out for my 20s.
Yeah.
Well, almost most of my, especially from high school until at least mid 20s.
But windmill was more trade ones.
But we loved trade ones. Like I hung out at trade ones all the time. We were Seabright. We were all Manasquan. Like I was all down there.
Windmill for me for sure.
Okay. I mean, when I think of like true Jersey, I would have to say Pete Nelda's.
Okay, yeah.
I would have to say that's like a hidden. But then but then I think of like
Pete Nelda's in Neptune, right? Yeah.
But then when I go up to like Hudson County, like
so they're the Jersey Shore ones,
right. So there's Jersey Shore ones, and then I have ones from like up in Hudson County where I have like Judicki's Bakery, which is like known for its unbelievable donuts, and then there's like Pizza Master and Renata's, which is in Jersey City, which is just unbelievable pizza up there too. So I have both.
No, I got you.
You know,
I'm a Monmouth County guy.
Exactly. Right. So I lived up there
everything for
many years. So I
Less traffic.
True. I know. Well, that's why I moved from Hudson County.
Right,
Definitely.
yeah.
I mean, I moved.
But Federici's down the street there is unbelievable.
Amazing.
You been there?
Yes, I love it. Because they remind me of Pete and Elda's.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
It's like you
it's
break
like
it. Exactly. I love it. So what's the most sacred Jersey summer tradition for you?
Well, windmill's one of them. Beach and windmill.
Beach.
That's definitely but beach and windmill together for me. That's
your summer tradition.
That's my family thing that we all do.
Tradition.
Yeah, absolutely.
When I was younger, when I was in my like early 20s, my big Jersey Shore tradition or Jersey tradition, a summer tradition, was going to Jenks for 4th of July fireworks.
Okay.
I did that for many years. We would go to the beach during the day and change in our car.
Your friends?
Or
with your friends?
And before I had kids.
Okay.
Like this was
But not your parents?
No. This was like we would go to Jenkins, like we would go to the beach, hang out all day, get changed, and then go back literally and then just sit on the boardwalk or at Jenkins and watch the fireworks. Like that was a big summer. But I think, I don't know, growing up where we grew up, like fireworks were always a huge summer tradition for us.
Yeah, that was
in our town. Right. The fair, that's a big summer tradition well, I don't love the fair anymore, but I would say fireworks.
Yeah.
I would have to say that's a big Jersey but it's everywhere, right? But I don't know, for me it would be,
yeah.
That reminds me of Jersey.
Right.
I think, yeah. What's the weirdest thing you've ever seen on the boardwalk?
Oh, furries.
Wow.
I was in Atlantic City for a job.
I didn't expect that.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't even know, like, I didn't even know the word furry. Like, I didn't know what it was.
Did you think someone was in a costume?
Yeah, I just thought it was ridiculous. It was just like, there was like a weird perversion to it because the guy just kept walking, or whatever it was, just kept walking like past certain people. It was just a very strange thing. And I never heard of the furry lifestyle.
Right, that's interesting. It was the first thing.
It was like 5 years ago. But that was definitely the strangest
for me, the strangest, I don't know, just people, just in general, weird people. Like, there's nothing crazy far out that I can say that, wow, that's nuts that I saw on the boardwalk.
Yeah.
I mean, you see people on drugs, you see like, you know, people who are off, but not anything nutso. What is something, this is a good one, what is something that people mistake as rudeness that is actually just Jersey efficiency?
Oh, I got a great one. When you're at a light and someone's beeping behind you because you didn't take off fast enough.
I hate that. I don't like that.
No, I know either, but I don't think it's so.
You don't think it's rude?
No. Well, it depends how long.
So, I mean, like in 3 seconds, you're honking at me. I can barely get like, come on now.
Okay, so I had this question in the memory bank for a while.
Okay.
How long before you beep at somebody? How many seconds? Because that's a big one. That has changed drastically for me over the years.
So seconds, like truly seconds, like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi.
Because sometimes the lights are only 5 seconds, 6 seconds.
So I would
it goes by movement sometimes. They're on sensors.
I mean,
All right, let me count. So you just stop. 1, 1,000. 2, 1,000.
2 then. 2. Yeah, 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some people, as soon as it turns, if you don't
I know.
They're on the
horn. I use the finger,
That's the worst. Like, that's
I used to throw pennies at my sunroof. So.
Do you know what I do?
I used to throw pennies. Windshield wipers were good, too.
You know what like
when they're tailgating?
I've been windshield wipered.
Yeah.
I have, and I'm like, you assholes. Now I got to clean mine, too. But you know what I do when somebody's mad at me? When they pass me, I open my window and I go like this. Good for you. Way to go.
I'm a little happier than I was years ago. I used to just keep my finger
I don't do
out.
that. That's what they want you to do.
Yeah.
They want you to give them the finger. So I do the complete opposite. I give kindness so that they're like, what? And then they give me the finger and I smile wider and I'm like, good for you.
Then you pull up to the light next to each.
Yeah, and I wave again.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how's it going, idiot?
I used to have a short fuse. I've chilled.
I can't.
The last 5 years.
If you want to be rude like that, I don't have any. It turns into, there's 2 lanes that lead you off. But people start to get in the line so far back, right? In the right lane. Why are you waiting? all the way back there, zipper. Just zipper when you get up close.
Oh. Is that legal?
Yes. It's a dotted line.
Okay.
It's a dotted line all the way up to the whatever.
If people ever not let you in, though?
Well, I mean, I'm 25 years in already, so I'm sure pissed off a hell of a lot of people. Oh. In my younger years, I was much more aggressive. I do find myself doing it less.
I'm going to do something. Keep talking. Go ahead.
But I zipper. Yes. I don't cut it as close as I used to. What I do is I wait for a truck, and then when they land,
I know, and
I'm
good at that. I do that stuff.
I'm in.
Okay. I'm going to ask chat. In New Jersey, when you're getting off an exit, is it legal to zipper in? I want to see if that's legal. In New Jersey, there isn't a specific law requires you to do a zipper merge. What the law is required. New Jersey law says you must stay in their lane until a lane change or merge can be made safely.
Right.
All right.
I'm waiting until it can be made safely.
All right.
For most times.
That's alpha.
Yes.
That's alpha.
Yes. And there are times that I'm not in my alpha mood.
What if you're the guy that wouldn't zipper? I'm good at I zipper, but I do it. I always find a spot somehow when I'm paying attention.
Right.
Like
there's perfect time.
You got to.
I have perfected it.
Well, you got to look like.
Well, you have to go
300 yards away. You see a truck,
100%,
and you're flowing,
it's planning.
And you know it's gonna happen.
Oh, it's planning. Yeah. And then let me tell you something. There are
You're
times.
You're not being a jerk off.
No, I'm not a last minute.
Right. Okay.
But then there have been times where the person in front of me messes me up because they slow down before I get to that. And then I'm like,
and it's probably they don't want you to succeed. That's probably what it is.
It could be. It could be that
my son got in an accident because the guy wouldn't let him in. And
no, not the people that I'm coming into. The person in front of me in that lane.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Slows down, so the momentum is no longer there, and I can't get in.
Yeah.
So that may affect it. Yeah. But I won't be an asshole. Like I'm not making you step on.
I'm let everybody in at a stage of my life.
Well, but then I have to tell you, when I do it, then I let people in. I let people zipper into me because that's the way you should do it.
No, I think that's efficient.
I'm a zipperer. Yeah. Come on and zipper right into me.
The topic was efficiency, and that's efficiency.
That is efficiency.
For
and
everybody.
People think it's rude.
It's not even efficiency for you. It's for everybody.
Exactly, because the line is 2 miles down, but it doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
That's to me unnecessary.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that you support me in that.
I do.
What do great schools mean in Jersey?
Great schools?
Yeah.
Oh, that's more of a you.
No, but what do you think as a parent when you think of what do you think of? Well, that's actually twofold.
Everything they offer after school.
Okay, so you think Jersey offers a lot of good things after school?
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, I think
we pay for it, though.
We do. Taxes. Yeah. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, I mean, they offer it because we pay for it.
That's true. I think for me, I do think Jersey is pretty top notch for special education, even with the shortcomings that I will 150% admit are there and are very prominent in a lot of places.
Yeah, I don't have anything to compare it to.
I do think that it's one of the better in the country for special education, and people move here.
A lot of these states, they pay like in Arizona, $2,000 a year in property taxes. So they're not getting the service,
right?
Yeah,
right, right. So at least we have that. Ooh. What's the most local town drama thing you've ever seen unfold?
Town drama of East Brunswick? Oof.
Or it could be when you were growing up.
Yeah, growing up.
There's a lot. There were fairs growing up in East back then, like that everybody knew about.
Yeah.
I would never out anybody, but there was a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
Board of Ed things, like that was pretty that's recent town drama. Like that was pretty drama.
So I know some builders back in the 80s.
Okay.
That might not be family. And the inspectors in East Brunswick used to be able to pay them off for everything.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
And
that's a Jersey. I feel like
that's a Jersey, but it was but East Brunswick, you couldn't get shit through unless you went in the basement.
Oh, you have to grease somebody's palm.
Yeah, to grease.
Of course.
And that's why, like at our high school, they can't find the blueprints. You can't find blueprints.
Wait a minute. How about in my development? the house
That was all
next to
grease.
me
Yeah.
collapsed. And
Really?
the ground caved in, and
jeez.
when they looked at the sinkhole, there were cars they were pulling out of.
Oh,
They filled
amazing.
in the earth with all stuff
Holy shit.
that they
I didn't know
could.
that.
Yes, they were pulling out cars, tractors,
Oh, God.
tires,
Oh, wow.
all of this
They
stuff.
burned everything.
My house is cracked because the foundation
Wow.
is so unsteady. I have pavers. I have a deck that a patio that I put in. My pavers are not cemented anymore.
Eyes on EB exclusive.
Oh, 100. But they're gone now, though, the developers. You can't even.
No, I know.
They won't even they won't pay for a surveyor anymore to come out
Really?
to look at it. You have to pay for it yourself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's so bad. Nobody wants
that's
responsibility for
crazy.
that anymore.
Wow.
Yes, it's crazy. So
A lot of
that-
super fun stuff in East Brunswick. Did you know that?
in Jersey City also. That's a
But
big Jersey
East
thing.
Brunswick, like by the
Yes.
rivers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting that you say that, because a few years ago, there's a girl that I know from high school who used to let her dog and her friend's dog
The
would
leeches.
No, they would swim in the Raritan River and they got cancer. Both of them, the same kind of cancer, the dogs, and they think it was from the water.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's where it is. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's really scary. Nice.
People buy.
Where's Erin Brockovich when we need her?
Building homes.
$1 million homes on Superfund sites.
Yeah.
Wait, enjoy that. Enjoy that water. If you had a Jersey, if Jersey had a scent, what would it be?
Oh man. You know, you're not talking like
Pizza
yeah, you're
Pizza.
talking, yeah, pizza.
or the shore, or like salt water, right? Like
Yeah.
if you're down there.
It was the first thing that came
Me
to my mind.
too. Me too.
Yeah.
Greece in general actually came to my mind, because then I thought about like the Jersey
Like
Shore and walking up and down
a
the,
diner, the smell of a diner.
or like
Greece. Yeah.
like pork roll and egg and like when you, or even when you walk into a bagel place
So
in the
food.
morning,
Right. That's a great
and
smell.
you walk out and you
Yeah.
smell like that for the rest of the day, right? Like I know that somebody's going to be like, "Did you stop for a bagel this morning?" Like I'm like, I walk out smelling
Coffee
like a
even.
pork roll, egg and cheese sandwich. What does home feel like when you've lived here your whole life?
Home?
Yeah.
For me, it's probably more like, again, I keep going back to the beach.
I do too, though. I
Yeah,
think the Jersey
going back
Shore
to
is
the
home
beach.
to me.
Yeah.
I think to me, I'm very proud. Like I think I love where we live because we're close enough to the city and close enough to the shore that we have the best of both worlds.
And I love like the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, because like when it's warm, when it finally gets warm, like mid-July, like even when I go to Turks and Caicos or any place like that, I get bored in the water. I can't stay in the water. I'd rather go to the pool. It's the same thing.
Water. I don't go in the water.
really?
I'm afraid of sharks.
I love the water.
No, I can't.
When
I'm
it's
afraid.
warm.
Petrified.
Yeah.
No matter where it is. Doesn't matter where it is. I'm afraid Jaws is going to. As a matter of fact, there's a very funny story. I went when I was in my 20s.
Shark Week.
Well, I went to Martha's Vineyard with my sister and my sister's best friend when we were in our 20s. And we actually might be a little, maybe, 20s. And they happened to have, it was like Jaws week.
Yeah.
And I, at that time, I don't think I knew that it was filmed on Martha's Vineyard.
Oh, right.
That was it for me. I didn't go in the water the rest of the vacation. I was like, you are nuts if you think I'm stepping. As it is, I had a fear of sharks already.
Yeah.
But then when I was in Martha's Vineyard while Jaws was being shown in every movie theater on Martha's Vineyard, I was like, I'm done.
Like I'm aware of that. Like when I'm in the like I
Yeah,
do
no,
think
I
of it,
can't.
but I'm never the farthest one out. I
Doesn't
figured
matter,
I
though.
figured I'll eat
Those
those
things
first.
come up now. You
No,
see,
I know.
I mean,
Yeah.
no, but it's a whole new world now with everybody. Like these animals, we're in their turf. They're coming up.
I know. It's not Australia yet.
Well, you never know. You never know. What is one thing Jersey people complain about but actually secretly love?
The chaos.
The fast pace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Uh-huh.
I love it. I love driving even in New York City. I love the
Right.
chaos. Yeah.
I do get a different I do get a different way. Do you like change? Like, do you code switch when as a driver when you get into New York City, right?
No,
like,
I'm psyched up.
Yeah, like you're just like, bring it on, right? Like I'm like, okay, all right, you're not getting through. Yeah.
I become a little bit more of a jerk off.
Exactly.
Right.
No, you have to.
Yeah.
You absolutely have to be an offense. You don't survive being a defensive driver, and you will get rear-ended.
No, I'm definitely
you can't.
I'm a jerk off
because they're not waiting for you, and you need to go with the flow, and that's just an offensive.
Absolutely, the buses, the cabs, and don't fuck with the buses.
That's so funny.
Let the buses go; they'll run your ass over.
What song instantly turns you into a teenager driving in Jersey at night?
God, probably Bobby Brown, My Prerogative.
Totally. Yeah. I actually still, he's on my Spotify playlist.
Yeah.
Not just him. You know who else? Well, you listen to rap though, right?
No, but I love that stuff. Like Belle Biv DeVoe.
Like Stevie B.
Yeah.
Like that to me is very Jersey when we were growing up. Like
the Paul Abdul stuff. Who is the other one? Paul Abdul and who is the other woman?
Paul Abdul, and what do you mean? There's many women. Madonna, I mean.
No, it was one like her, like more like her vibe. I forget, but Paul Abdul, Belle Biv, Rob Bass.
Gloria Estefan.
I think.
That was get on your feet. Yeah, like that was like art.
It takes two to make a thing go right.
That was Rob Bass, yes.
Yeah. Joy and Pain, Sunshine and Rain.
Even like Will Smith, like what was it?
The Miami song?
No, not just that one. Like Parents Just Don't Understand. That whole thing reminds me of like driving when we were younger.
Yeah.
I guess just because that
Rob Bass probably. I remember being in the car with a bunch of high school friends just saying, or
even Vanilla Ice Baby.
Yeah,
that was a good one too. All right. What's one thing Jersey parents stress about that no one else does?
Well, you haven't reached it yet, but when your kids are out driving,
right?
Yeah, it's like it sucks. You know?
Do you think that's a Jersey thing, or do you think that's just a parent thing?
Well, I think it's got to be more Jersey. I mean, it's pretty wild.
It is
because if the kids want to roam, right? They can roam. Like I see my kids like in fucking Perth Amboy. Like that. What the hell are you doing at Perth Amboy? You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
And see, I wasn't even going to like roaming to other places. For me, what I was thinking of was like, there's some like people drag race in our town. Also. What is that about?
Right.
Like, why are you doing that on Cranberry Road?
Yeah,
like,
I know.
What? Mm-hmm. Why? So I think for me, it's like it's the driving also. It's definitely the driving, but not necessarily them driving. More like the other idiots.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean too. But
I think it's. For me, also, it's
and the construction, like it's just all over the place. It's very confusing.
It is. I know. See, I don't even think about that. Like, for me, I think it's the lack of places to actually go that are safe for them in our area because we're not in a city,
right? Where
they can walk to somewhere where there's
just
like
a cup of coffee with friends,
or even like because we're not in that kind of city, there's no like real Y or community center or anything like that.
Like
so right, so there's no place for them to gather safely.
Yeah,
I think that to me is. I do think that in some other areas they focus more on that.
Yeah, like my kids go to Edison all the time. Top golf, there's a pool hall there.
Yeah.
Like they're always in Edison.
And actually, I mean, we just came from Jamesburg. There's a place, James Brew in Jamesburg, and they have things every night at their coffee place, which is like open mic night for kids. You know, like that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's so funny. As an adult, my wife was out with friends, and so I had a free night. And yeah, so I wanted to just sit at a bar, have a burger, and it was like I was like, holy shit! It's MJ's and Spotswood in the Grove, and because there's only two places.
They were packed.
Yeah, like there was I went to fucking Applebee's on Milltown Road,
which probably was empty, right?
90.
I know.
It was,
and their menu had probably
just for gold. They need to level it and rebuild it.
Right.
You know, they need to do something.
Right.
Like that. Yeah. It wasn't like a cool, fun place to be. You know what I mean? It was just like,
and you're an adult and you can go anywhere.
Yeah.
Imagine kids that can't, right?
No,
so think about that, the limitations that they have.
Yeah.
You know, there is something to be said when you live in a city and you can take a bus
absolutely
across town to go to the place that, you know, is cool across town. Here they can't.
Right.
You know, your parents have to drive you everywhere. So if you get to one place and it's not good, you're there, you're stuck, you're done, unless somebody's coming to get you and bring you next, you know, to the next place. Why do you think, why are Jersey people tough, but they also ask for help?
I don't know. Throwing me on that one.
Right?
That's a hard one.
And they're the first to help.
Yeah, they're definitely the first to help when someone's in trouble.
And
like, you know, 9/11 was a good example of that, right? Yeah, like when there's tragedy, there's nobody more kinder than Jersey.
Mm-hmm. You think so?
I think so. Yeah, when shit hits the fan, we all kind of come together.
I do think Jersey. I do think Jersey's strong. Like I definitely think that's not just a mantra.
No, it's not.
That came out after Sandy. Like I do believe that like there is a Jersey.
Yeah, I know. I think so too.
You're from Jersey, like,
and you come together,
right? Like people call us what, the armpit of America. Right. Like, I mean, I'm proud of the armpit. Like, I don't care that we stink. You know, I'll turn my filter on. Like, it's fine. I don't care. I do agree with you.
Yeah, and
I'm gonna go back to, because we have grit. I do believe Jersey people have grit.
Yeah,
and I think that's part of the reason. I think I read it wrong. I think it's, why are Jersey people tough, but also the first to help. Not
right. Okay. Yeah.
That's what it is. We're the first, right? So I think we're tough. I like, we help, but we don't ask. I think part of my hyper independence comes from being from Jersey and being Jersey tough.
I was thinking the other day, because you're definitely tough, because I had to go to motor vehicles in Bayonne the other day. And I was thinking about it. I was like, wow, man, I don't think I could survive this. And I mean that, like, maybe 10 years ago, 15, like,
living there.
No, I couldn't survive it. It was just like, they don't plow snow, you know.
Yes, the lifestyle is difficult.
Yeah.
As far as that.
It's just like,
it was.
You know, a lot of people just smoking. You know, like you're outside, and just like big potholes that are just
everywhere.
Normal.
Yes.
Yeah, it was. There was like no thought.
Well, I do have to say, I do have to say that
you lived there.
I did. I lived there for almost a decade, but
they'll come together when shit hits the fan.
They will.
Yeah.
And it was perfect for me in certain ways, and the worst place for me to live in other ways. And I'll explain that. It was perfect for me because it was literally 10 minutes from my school. So, as a single mom, I was so close to my house. It was great for that. However, as a single mom, parking in that city with twins, I cannot tell you how many times I was walking blocks with groceries.
Oh, really? Wow.
And my babies like this.
Oh, God.
And a dog sometimes, by the way.
Yeah.
So it was so inconvenient in so many ways.
And no disrespect to Bayonne. It just looks like it needs to be leveled and start over.
Well, no,
like,
they are changing things. Well, you didn't go. You weren't in Bayonne. So you were on City Line, which is actually Bayonne and Jersey City.
Okay.
So the Department of Motor Vehicles over there, it's actually technically Jersey City.
Okay, all right.
But it's considered Bayonne. So when you go over when you go under the overpass that's right there behind the strip mall that you were in, that's Bayonne. When you're staring out from motor vehicles that's Jersey City.
Okay, I got you.
So they call that City Line. Right. So that's Jersey City, I think, who has to be responsible for that. Right. I'm pretty sure.
She has some loyalty to Bayonne. That's funny.
No, I mean, I'm just calling it. I don't think Bayonne is responsible for that. I don't know. I mean, listen, the new mayor in Jersey City was getting some crap for the way that they took care of snow removal. Right, so maybe that's. I actually saw something very cool that they do in Detroit.
Just plow a whole parking lot. Like I parked over like this.
Well, that's private though.
You know,
that's the private. I know. They don't care. Yeah. Well, there's a bunch of.
Well, usually town will find the private store. I guess
come on, now you're in Jersey City. I mean, we don't do things like that up there. They don't. No, unless it's There's Think if you drive around Jersey City and count the amount of cars that their inspection is expired.
Right.
And they never get tickets and they never get pulled over. But yet when I was in high school and my 1977 Camaro had a rejected sticker on it and I was driving through Old Bridge, I got pulled over twice within like 100 yards.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Things happen in Jersey City that are just overlooked. Like it just is. Yeah, exactly. Like they have bigger fish to fry. Exactly. Great way to say it. What's one moment that reminded you that this state has heart? Sandy for me.
Sandy's a good one.
Yeah, Sandy for me, I think.
Yeah. Why do you say that though? Like
because I feel like I don't know. I feel like Sandy was the kind, like, I feel like almost like most people were affected during Sandy. So I do believe that it was like almost like a community gathering kind of feeling, like let's lift each other up.
A lot of people are helping each other.
Yeah, like we're all going through this at the same time. I mean,
like South River down the street got hammered along with it. Parts of Monroe did, and like people I knew that were directly affected.
I was displaced for 9 days with 1-year-old twins. We didn't have electricity up there in Bayonne for 9 days. I had to come down and live with my brother and his family.
Oh, wow.
And I just remember like before we realized that we were going to be without power for that long, my neighbors, we were all together in it. Like it just.
Yeah, I think I was unaffected by. I wasn't.
I was in an apartment building, so like I was downstairs with like my monitor and like with my neighbors downstairs, and we were in the pitch black, but we were all like, it just was for me like I knew I was watched over.
I got you.
You know what I mean? I wasn't alone, even though we were isolated because we had no cell. Like I remember that was awful. What about you? You wouldn't say it was Sandy?
No, I don't even know. Most hard.
9/11?
Yeah, that's so long ago that I don't even. I've been lucky. I haven't been affected by tragedies. Directly. Like Sandy. Like I think I had power like 8 hours later or something.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, you were lucky.
Yeah.
And my daughter had an ear infection. She had 104 fever.
Yeah.
I remember I had no cell service. But Facebook, I was able to message my brother through Facebook and say to him, do you have power? Yeah. I'm coming.
Wow.
With the girls. Get ready. We're on our way. And we didn't leave for 9 days. It was crazy. What's the most passionate argument you've ever heard over a sandwich?
Ooh,
pork roll versus Taylor ham, right?
Yeah.
I would say that's like an ongoing.
Oh, what kind of sandwich?
No, over a sandwich. Yeah. So what's the most passionate argument you've ever heard over?
Yeah. So what's the argument, not the sandwich?
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know.
Why would they want to know about an argument over a sandwich? That's weird.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Okay. I don't like that one. That's weird. What local place feels like it holds the most memories to you?
Ooh, well, the mall down the street would be, but that's gone. So I would probably say Seville Diner.
And I would say Colonial.
Okay.
Colonial.
All right. Seville Diner more because it was that's where we went when we were drunk.
Okay, see, we were Colonial. I was Colonial, and I was my family was Colonial, actually.
A friend of mine thought he was so drunk that he thought that, remember that where you hung the coats when you walked into the right? He was so drunk, he thought that was the toilet, and he just peed on everybody's coats.
Oh my God, did people know?
Yeah, you got kicked. You got kicked out for life. But he didn't even do it to be a scumbag. He really he was drunk. I looked over, was like, Danny, what are you doing? Taking a piss, leave me alone.
Wait, the one where you walked in?
Yeah, there was a place to hang jackets, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he literally thought it was a urinal.
Oh no. Colonial, when I got older, my parents, we would go to the Colonial Diner every Friday night for dinner. Mm-hmm. So that was like our thing. Like Friday night, my mother wasn't cooking.
Right.
We would go to the Colonial Diner for dinner. So, we knew the owners really well. Like when my dad died, like the owners were crying.
No.
Like and actually just recently, they're not the owners anymore, but he's there all the time. Louis, the owner, he is from Greece and he has vineyards, olive, what do you call them? An olive grove. And he makes his own olive oil.
Oh, wow.
And he actually,
Gave you some.
he left 2 bottles of it for me behind the thing.
Well,
It's very cool. So like, the colonial for me is like,
Yeah.
that's near and dear to my heart.
Yeah.
That's like reminds me of my dad.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Totally. Yeah. I mean, we were Seville. I was Seville later on, like more as an adult, but not like to hold memories like that. It was definitely.
Yeah, there's other places like little
Farrell's and
little convenience stores where I grew up that are still there. You know,
see, most of the convenience stores,
Brown Bag in Monroe,
and that's still there.
Milk and Stuff. Like it was all these cool names.
We had like Cumberland Farms. We had Domino's Food Town was on the corner.
Ones.
Well, Domino's Food Town was a mom and pop food town that was on the corner of Riders Lane and Milltown Road.
Yeah.
I remember my parents had an account there.
Yeah, well.
That I could just walk in and be like, oh, put it on. You know, my mother would be like, put it on the account. Yeah. Like that was like back in the day when they did that.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't do that anymore. There's no accounts. No. What's the food you would take someone to prove Jersey is elite?
Oh, I did. I know already.
Pizza, right?
No.
Bagels?
I got a better one.
What?
You got a better one. So, a guy from Utah.
Yeah.
Right? Spencer. He's like, Rob, I'm coming in Jersey. I want Jersey. And I was like, pizza. He goes, no, I want something more Jersey. I brought him to Harold's.
I was just going to say, did you bring him to a deli? I literally was going to say, did you bring him to a deli? Yeah.
And so he's my height.
Okay.
So he's probably
Did he house the sandwich?
I'm 6'6". He's 6'7". At the time, I was probably 230. He was 270. And he just couldn't believe the amount.
Did he house it? Did he finish it or no?
I don't remember. Like, we were just...
No, that's like 4 sandwiches. Yeah, I mean, that's nuts.
No, but it was...
Harold sandwiches. You're making me want...
But a boy from Utah, it was a great
place.
place.
To stop at the deli.
Yeah, it was great place.
Pickled herring.
But if you ever get to somebody who's like...
So deli you think should be?
Harold specifically,
okay.
Not a deli. Harold, that's like...
Okay.
Because that's an experience.
It is an experience. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was to bring somebody and say, like, we're the best at this, I mean, I think it would have to be pizza or bagels.
Yeah, you would have to go like Pete and Elda's or
even, I mean, there's some really good pizza places in East Brunswick. If you were taking an out-of-towner, I mean,
there is
somebody who doesn't know Jersey pizza, there's some pretty good pizza.
Who's your go-to in
places.
East Brunswick?
I mean,
Mine's Mancini's by far.
Okay, they're too far away.
The regular pie.
Yeah. My go-to, I would have to say...
Stefano's?
No. And no disrespect.
No. I had it the other night. It was good. First time in a while. I was surprised.
For pizza.
You're probably a Brothers. You're old school.
Yeah. I was a Taverna.
Maria's is good too.
Maria's is my go-to now.
Yeah.
But the one in Spotswood.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's who I've switched to.
Their meals are really good.
Delicious.
Their meals are really
actually, Maria's is who I would have to say definitely is my go-to now. It used to be Brothers, and before that it was, I mean, we're talking back in the day, it was Taverna.
Gotcha.
I mean, you can't go wrong with the Taverna pie, like ever.
No.
Like my mouth is watering right now.
You know they make.
I know they do.
Yeah.
I know, but it's all about the style. You know, it's like I get it.
And the same guy makes it too.
Are you?
Yeah.
It's the same guy.
Yeah. He worked at Taverna. He's there.
All right.
So you might have to.
I might have to get a Taverna pie.
We'll go. We'll get a pie.
The cheese pull, like the whole.
You got to ask for it though. They don't.
Right.
They don't
okay.
just make it.
Where is the one intersection that feels like a spiritual test? I can actually tell you this in Jersey, and it's not in our area.
Okay, you go first.
Route 22. No joke.
What, getting onto 287?
No, the merges in the middle of Route 22 are in the middle, not on the sides.
Oh, really?
So when you're taking you go through the middle, the jug handles are in the middle of 22.
Oh, wow.
So when you're coming back around to get onto from the left.
Aren't they like circles though? Kind of like.
It is. I feel like it is literally a death.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like I hate 22. Hate it with a passion. 287, a lot of people don't like it. I'm okay with it. 22, I'm scared out of my mind.
Intersections, though, you're talking about.
But they are like it's getting merging on. That to me is because it's avoiding the intersection. So it's still coming.
Like getting off of okay.
Right. Like.
I have a specific one. 78 getting onto the parkway by like 43 and everything. It's a 44, 45. It's a disaster. Like it's known to be a disaster.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, where is that by?
That's by Short Hills. The mall is Short Hills.
I know where you're talking about.
That's a fucking disaster getting over there. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, a lot of there's always an accident every single night. Yeah.
That's bad too.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason though, 22 really.
Yeah, that whole area is tough.
Really bothers me. Really, I try to avoid it at all costs. All right, so we're going to wrap up our Jersey podcast with the last question. Okay? What is it about New Jersey that people on the outside don't understand because they've never felt the way this place shows up?
How beautiful it is. I mean, is that one of them?
Like,
there's some of the richest, even besides that, but the most beautiful areas, I think, in the country.
And you know what I noticed? Like, it's funny. When you land in Jersey, most often you land in Newark, right? Mm-hmm. Or like Philly or, down there, whatever.
Yeah.
You're driving most of the time initially the turnpike, correct? Mm-hmm. Or at least you land in and that's the views that you get. Even as my mother always says this, and it's so true, and I feel like it's so cliche because I feel like I'm turning into my mother, but as densely populated as New Jersey is, when you drive like Millstone or back like even, it is so beautiful. There are so many places in Jersey. I think the thing that people discount Jersey, well, not say discount Jersey for, but don't give Jersey enough props for, is the fact that you can basically experience everything. Single thing in Jersey.
No, absolutely. You could drop somebody off in the middle of like, I don't know, the New Egypt or something. You think you're in Texas.
Right.
Like you would think you're in Texas.
Absolutely. Like, and yet you can go the complete, and then you're down in the Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
You can go, on Lake Hopatcong and experience like the lake life. Yeah. But then you can go and, surfboard down at the Jersey Shore. I mean, I just feel like there's.
And like, I hate New York City, but I like that it's close.
I grew up, I grew up, my dad worked in Manhattan. So we would, my parents are from Brooklyn. So I am, I love that aspect of it also.
Yeah,
right.
Just that knowing it's close.
That's what I mean. Like we can experience everything. Yeah. And I do think that Jersey doesn't get enough credit for that. I don't think they get enough credit for that.
It's something for, you can move 30 miles away and feel like you're in a different state.
Yes.
Even with property taxes.
Absolutely, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so true. Like I never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that Forked River area, like it's all building up now and it's nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like if you're looking to retire, you can stay in Jersey still. Like you'd be surprised.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't retire in Jersey.
No.
I'm done. I mean, I think as I'm getting older, the weather is just too much for me
it's
anymore.
It's a rough one.
Yeah, I can't much longer. But I'm so grateful for Jersey.
No, me too.
Right? I don't know that I would have wanted to grow up anywhere else. I'm proud of my Jersey roots.
I could have, yeah.
I am proud of what Jersey made me. I am Jersey
and I like
made.
The people.
Jersey strong.
Yeah.
Jersey proud.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Jersey proud.
Yeah.
See you next time.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.